So on the homework, we're going to talk about simplifying rational expressions, a certain kind actually, and hope this is visible. Maybe I should use black. On the homework, last night's homework, there was a problem on number 9. On the homework last night, there was an x minus 6 over a 6 minus x. All right? Now, there's a really cool trick that you can do with this. Because when you look at it, they are not the same thing. I can't just cross them out, right? They're different. They're totally different. In fact, they're totally opposite each other. What is the opposite of 2? Negative 2. That's interesting. How could I write 2? What if I did this? I could write 2 as this. Do you guys agree with me? Those are the same thing? So I could, if x is positive here and x is negative here, and 6 is negative here and 6 is positive here, these are opposite each other. Do you see that? They're totally opposite. The opposite of 2 is negative 2. The opposite of 6 is negative 6. The opposite of x is negative x. So I could actually factor out a negative 1 out of one of them. Watch this. This is really cool. I'm going to just do it at the top. What would x have to be here? Would it be negative x or positive x?
Negative.
Negative x, right? And then what would have to be here for it to equal negative 6? Plus 6, right? Now, negative x plus 6 is the same as 6 minus x. Wouldn't you agree with me? All over 6 minus x, those are the same thing. They cross out. So my answer is negative 1. Isn't that cool? Whenever you have that, when they're opposite each other, one of them is negative, one of them is positive, right? So let's try another one. Let's try another one. So how about x minus 11 over 11 minus x? So they're just opposite each other. Positive x, negative x. Negative 11, positive 11. So I'm going to just factor out a negative 1, and that gives me I'm going to write this one first. I'm going to do this one first since I'm doing it this way. Negative 1 times 11 is equal to negative 11. And then negative 1 times what is positive x, plus x. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Negative 1, no, sorry. Negative 1 times negative x is positive x. There we go. All over 11 minus x, those cross out, it equals negative 1. Right? So there's 4 problems like this on the homework tonight. And there are 2 of them have one extra step, like 2x plus, 2x minus 6 all over like 3 minus x. Right? So remember, you got to factor what you can. Factor the numerator first. I've got 2x minus 3, right? Over 3 minus x. You with me? Does that make sense? Now look, I just want, this is opposite this, right? So I would like to just go negative 2, parenthesis, and instead of x minus 3, it's going to be 3 minus x, all over 3 minus x. Those cross out, the answer is negative 2. Make sense? Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. But at first glance, when you look at that, you think, oh, there's nothing I can do. But there is, because they're opposites. Okay, so that's it. That's just a very